What's up, viewers and subscribers? You don't know, so it's a boy Face Skull. Alright, so from the other day, I have been seeing this video going viral. Not many people are gonna see it, but I have been seeing this video going viral with a penguin um heading off into a mountain. I never quite understand the meaning of that video, but me realize say a lot of people felt motivated by that video with that penguin walking off to the mountain. I'm gonna show now a quick video of what I'm talking about because I want to understand what I'm talking about because not many people are gonna see them kind of video. But here is a little 32 minutes of that video that I'm talking about with this penguin.
But one of them caught our eye, the one in the center. He would neither go towards the feeding grounds at the edge of the ice, nor return to the colony. Shortly afterwards, we saw him heading straight towards the mountains, some 70 kilometers away. Dr. Ainley explained that even if he caught him and brought him back to the colony, he would immediately head right back for the... But one of them caught our eye.
Alright, so that's a short video of the penguin running off to the mountain. So as I was saying, I did not understand the meaning of this, but I found a video that explained the meaning of this penguin walking off into the mountain. Many people was saying that this penguin now have no sense. You see me? It we didn't call it. If you got the word then use. But many people also use this as a motivational figure to compare them life to this penguin running after something inspirational, something that they want to achieve, you know. But we find this perfect video that actually explains everything that is actually going on here. You see me? So we'll play this video and we're gonna react to it. You understand? Oh me there. All right, see, let's go.
In 2007, legendary filmmaker Werner Herzog captured something on camera that would haunt the internet for nearly 2 decades. A single...
And bear in mind, the people, this video was posted at least... Alright, the original video was posted 15 years ago. Let me see if I can find the original video. Oh man, I forgot where. See me can find the original video. Come watch the original video a while ago. I realize
in 2007, legendary filmmaker
15 years ago them video. Them create a video. Here it is. 15 years ago. Let me just share this with you now. I watched that one at first and then me watch the explainer video. Alright, so these are the original video. The load.
The rock and
this was posted 15 years ago. 15 years ago, and just the other day this a video go viral. But we watch this video first and then we watch the explainer video.
so she, as soon as she can, she escapes with the rock.
Dr. Ainley, is there such thing as insanity among penguins? I try to avoid a definition of insanity or derangement. I don't mean that a penguin might believe he or she is Lenin, Napoleon Bonaparte. But could they just go crazy because they've had enough of their colony?
Well, I've never seen a penguin bashing its head against a rock. They do get disoriented. They end up in places they shouldn't be, long way from the ocean.
That's the word. Disorientated. That's the word I was looking for.
These penguins are all heading to the open water to the right. But one of them caught our eye, the one in the center. He would neither go towards the feeding grounds at the edge of the ice, nor return to the colony. Shortly afterwards, we saw him heading straight towards the mountains, some 70 kilometers away.
70 kilometers.
Dr. Ainley explained that even if he caught him and brought him back to the colony, he would immediately head right back for the mountains.
But why?
But why?
Same question this is somebody asked. Why? I'll find out why. After they explain that again.
One
And
of
then-
these disoriented or deranged penguins showed up at the New Harbor diving camp, already some 80 kilometers away from where it should be. The rules for the humans are: do not disturb or hold up the penguin.
They can't
Stand
disturb
still and let him go on his way.
Which is right. I don't feel like a human being fi interfere with nature. You see me? I say, let nature takes its course. You see me? That I want natural occurrence, bro. So I don't feel like we supposed to be interfere with what go on this.
And here he's heading off into the interior of the vast continent. With 5,000 kilometers ahead of him, he's heading towards certain death.
Jano. But why?
The rock and
But why? We'll learn that now. Watch this. Play it from the beginning, cause if you understand.
In 2007, legendary filmmaker Werner Herzog captured something on camera that would haunt the internet for nearly 2 decades. A single penguin breaking away from its colony, not heading towards the ocean to feed, not returning to its group, but marching directly towards the mountains 70 kilometers away. And when researchers tried to bring him back, he just turned around and stopped.
I realize that everybody put emphasis on how far the mountains them is 70 kilometers. Yeah, they put a big emphasis on that.
Started walking again. This clip has over 8 million views on YouTube. The comments are filled with people saying, "This is literally me, and I've never related to an animal more."
See?
So what's exactly going on here? Is this
Well,
penguin
that's all-
depressed, insane, having an existential crisis? And why can't we look away? The footage comes from Encounters at the End of the World, Werner Herzog's 2007 documentary about Antarctica. And right from the start, Herzog made one thing clear. He wasn't interested in making another cute penguin film. See, just 2 years earlier, March of the Penguins had been released, narrated by Morgan Freeman. This documentary became a massive hit, the second highest grossing documentary in North American history at that point.
Nice.
It showed emperor penguins as devoted parents, trekking across ice, protecting their young against impossible odds. And then something weird happened. Conservative Christian groups in America started holding it up as proof of traditional family values. Churches organized group screenings. One pundit called it the passion of the penguins. They saw monogamy, sacrifice, dedication to offspring, proof that nature itself endorsed their worldview. There was only one problem. The director, Luc Jacquet, was horrified. He pointed out that penguin monogamy only lasts 1 season. After that, the divorce rate is around 80 to 90%. He publicly condemned people using his film for political messaging, but the damage was done. Penguins were now a symbol of wholesome family values. And then, Werner Herzog came along. Herzog went to Antarctica to film the weird, isolated humans who choose to live at the bottom of the world. But then he encountered a penguin colony. He couldn't resist asking the scientists a very un-Disney question.
Dr. Ainley, is there such thing as insanity among penguins?
The scientist, David Anley, paused. He mentioned he'd never seen a penguin bashing his head against a rock, but then he admitted something.
well, I've never seen a penguin bashing its head against a rock. They do get disoriented.
Sometimes they do get disoriented and end up far away from where they should be. And that's when Herzog showed us the footage. He would neither go toward the feeding grounds at the edge of the ice, nor return to the colony. Shortly afterwards, we saw him heading straight towards the mountains, some 70 kilometers away. Even if we caught him and brought him back to the colony, he would immediately head right back for
I'm
the
here
mountains.
for whatever you need. Just
But why?
let me know what
And
you're
then
wondering
we
about.
see another
Hold on.
penguin, already 80 kilometers off course, sliding on its belly across the ice, a tiny black speck against endless white, heading towards nothing. The clip, titled Penguin Depressed, has racked up nearly 8 million views. But what makes it resonate isn't just the penguin, it's what people see in it. Some see depression, some see nihilism, some see a creature that simply had enough of its colony. Others see something almost inspiring, a penguin on a journey that others don't understand, refusing to justify itself to anyone. One writer captured this perfectly. This penguin is lost. This penguin is depressed. The penguin is nihilistic. The penguin is disoriented, deranged, heading towards certain death. When I watch the penguin, all I can see is that he's on a journey. And the comments on these videos are gold mines. This penguin is my spirit going back
animal.
to my ex after everyone
When
told
the
me not
intrusive
to.
thoughts win.
He's not deranged. He's just done. And Herzog's distinctive narration, that deep German accented voice asking existential questions about penguin psychology, elevated the whole thing into something almost comically profound. But here's what makes this more than just a meme. This scene perfectly captures Herzog's entire worldview, one he'd explored just 2 years earlier in Grizzly Man. That documentary followed Timothy Treadwell, a man who spent 13 summers living among wild grizzly bears in Alaska, believing he had formed a special bond with them,
What?
until one of them killed and ate him. In that film, Herzog looked into a bear's eyes and said something that could just as easily apply to this penguin. And what haunts me is that in all the faces of all the bears that Treadwell ever filmed, I discover no kinship, no understanding, no mercy. I only see the overwhelming indifference of nature. This is the anti-March of the Penguins thesis. Where that film projected human values onto nature, Herzog showed us something colder. Nature doesn't care about our narratives. The penguin doesn't know it's being symbolic. It's not making a statement about society. It's not choosing death as some grand gesture. And yet we can't help but project meaning onto it, because that's what us humans do. As one film critic wrote, "The structures we adopt for our stories, be they tragic, romantic, or comedic, do not fit nature quite so tightly." And Herzog knows this. Any fact about the penguin's motivation and thought processes remains unobtainable. We view the narrative as the filmmaker builds it, through an exclusively human lens. So what's actually happening to these penguins? Is there a scientific explanation? The truth is, nobody really knows.
Nobody really knows.
Scientists have observed this behavior, but there is no peer-reviewed research explaining why penguins do this. The scientists in Herzog's film just call them disoriented, but the fact they won't stay put even when returned to their colony suggests it's not simple confusion. Some speculate it could be related to neurological issues, parasites, or even some kind of navigational malfunction. But as one science writer put it, it seems unlikely that they just get disoriented, because if you take a penguin and put it back into one of its familiar places, even inside its colony, it just goes back to the same place again.
What I want to know is why them look up in the ear and flap them wings like that. There. Why them look up in the ear and flap them wings? Are those even wings or fins? Yeah.
Even inside its colony, it just goes back to the same place again. It's like the mountains are calling to them. The mystery is part of what makes it so compelling. We can't explain it away. The deranged penguin has become internet shorthand for a very
Deranged
specific feeling. That moment when you know you're making a bad decision, but you do it anyway. When the intrusive thoughts win. When you're done performing for your colony and just need to walk towards something, even if that something is nothing. It's been called the most existential moment in modern cinema. It spawned TikTok and Instagram reel trends.
That's
People have
crazy.
compared themselves to the penguin during breakups, job burnouts, and those 3 a.m. moments where everything feels pointless.
Crazy.
In December of 2024, Kotkey.org noted that Herzog actually recorded a callback to this moment for the Penguins of Madagascar movie, proving that even Herzog himself knows the scene has become something bigger than his own documentary. And that's the reason why this clip has endured for almost 20 years while most viral videos are forgotten in weeks. It's not really about the penguin, it's about us. Every person who watches this feels something different. A creature that gave up, a creature that chose his own path, a creature that was broken, brave, or both. Herzog asked, but why? And left it unanswered. Because there is no answer. At least not one we can verify. And maybe
Yeah, everybody are gonna put them own answer to the situation as to the reason why the penguin head towards the mountains 70 kilometers away. Some people are gonna take it as a bad thing and say, yo, him can give up on him colony. Or some people are gonna say, yo, he might head towards something greater. You know, escape the matrix. You know, people are put them own meaning toward things. Something like this, no, nobody understand the reason why the penguin are head towards the mountain 70 kilometers away. But everybody, because we don't understand the reason why, we're gonna put our own meaning towards this situation here that we don't understand. That's the thing with us as human being. Anything that we don't understand, we put our own meaning towards it so we can understand it on a full level. Something to think about. Let's go.
that's the point. In a world of nature documentaries that tell us exactly what to feel, where penguins are either wholesome family role models or victims of climate change, this one moment just shows us something strange and refuses to explain it. A penguin walking towards the mountains. 70 kilometers, certain death. But why?
But why? Yeah, so that video perfectly explained the viral sensation of that penguin, you know? Yeah. If you know of any other situation like this with animals acting strange, you know what I mean, you can just leave links towards that video in the comment section. Yeah, this was a good one. You don't know, say it's a boy face skull, and I'm out. Let's go.